Hi, everyone. My name is Jada Elcock. I am a first-year PhD student in the Massachusetts Institute of Technology Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution Joint Program for Biological Oceanography. It's a whole mouthful, so we just call it the MIT WHOI JP. I am interested in studying the movement, ecology, and habitat use of sharks. So if you've ever seen a stranger on the street and just thought, I wonder how you exist in the world, what do you do with your life? Do you have to go to the grocery store today? That kind of thing is the same type of thing that I ask about sharks. How do you feed yourself? Where are you going? Why do you spend so much time in the deep ocean? Things like that. And so far, it's been a lot of fun. I'm excited to keep going. So a little bit about how I got into STEM. I actually grew up in the middle of the desert. And so my brothers and I kind of were always interested in animals and would go out searching for whatever animals we could find, snakes, spiders, scorpions, frogs, whatever, and just kind of watch them, see what they did, how they existed. And all that information and all that curiosity kind of translated when I started learning more about the ocean and more about sharks and how misunderstood they are, but how important they are for our ecosystems. And so all of that curiosity just kind of transferred over, and I started studying biology in general in undergrad. I didn't go to a school near the ocean, and so I kind of had to just do biology more generally and then find a way into marine science later on. But I think in undergrad was when I started to kind of see some more of those issues that you might run into as a woman and a person of color getting into STEM. I had people saying things like, well, women aren't strong enough to handle sharks. Women shouldn't be in science. Black people can't swim. Why do you want to work with the ocean? And the best way that I got through all of that was just kind of ignoring it because I have better things to focus on, and also turning to the networks that I had. And so I think something that was really helpful in supporting me through STEM was my family. My parents don't really know a lot about science, but they are always very supportive in my adventures and excited to see what I do. I've had a lot of mentors in STEM, and they are all absolutely fantastic. And they really helped me kind of figure out how to navigate the world as a woman in STEM and a person of color in STEM. And so finding that support group, I think, was really essential for me. And kind of learning to be your own hype person as well, being able to look in the mirror and say, I've worked really hard to get to where I am. I'm excited to be here and I belong here. It sounds really cheesy, but it's really helpful because I believe that STEM it needs absolutely everybody to be successful. It needs people from all different backgrounds. So if you want to go into STEM, then you belong in STEM and you can make a really big difference in STEM. Um, Another thing that I think was really helpful for me, kind of moving past those, I guess, social barriers for being a woman or a person of color in STEM, was just a lot of curiosity and overexcitement. And I feel like in middle school and high school, this is seen as a bad thing, but being a teacher's pet is fantastic. Okay. Your teachers are there to absolutely help you. That's their job, is to teach you. And so if you talk about something in class and you find it super interesting and you flag it to ask a bunch of questions later, you can go in class maybe a little early, stay for a couple minutes after, and ask your teacher questions about those things, because building on that curiosity and building on that knowledge is definitely something that kind of propelled me into science. And I think that it could be super helpful to propel you into science as well. So don't be afraid to ask your teacher questions, whether it be in a big group or individually, because they're there to teach you and they're there to support you. And I hope that you're getting the support that you need to go into STEM, because STEM needs you, and also STEM is really fun. And I think that everyone should be a part of it.